Here,
Yeah.
you're here in my home, in my studio and my home, which is the same. And you have behind the latest work that you've seen at the Topographie de l'Art for the exhibition called Immatérialité, curated by Domitil Dorgeval. And these are stainless steel works with a technique that has been developed for the past year. This is a painting.
How did it originate?
Well, it originated because I was working on a new way to present photography, and I wanted to give the sense that the image was appearing like the same way as it's appearing on a phone or on a digital screen. So I wanted to give the sense that the image was weightless and immersed and bathed in light, kind of like on your phone, you know, like it's all about light. And also I had acquired like this icon for my birthday, which is an Orthodox icon from the 18th century in Russia. And I was fascinated by the fact that it's engraved, and behind you can see the painting here. And I just wanted to, I've been, you know, looking at this object for so long, and I wanted to bring back, to synthesize the idea of this object into one single dimension, like the digital dimension, which is one dimension, like the dimension of your phone. And so by making a lot of research, I finally found this technique with stainless steel and ultraviolet print to like have this idea of the metal that protects the painting and the painting, which
hard to see here.
yeah, you have to like turn around a little bit like that. Look at with the sun. Now the sun is coming. Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So I started by working on this angel, which is a painting from Garofalo. It's an Annonciation, so that means that the angel Gabriel comes to see Mary, the Virgin Mary, and he tells her that she's going to be the mother of Jesus. Are you good?
I'm good.
Okay, good.
You were just a little bleached.
Yeah. So yeah, no. So this is the angel Gabriel. So he comes and to the Virgin Mary and announce that she's going to be the mother of Jesus. So I thought that was very beautiful as a story, and also I chose Gabriel because he's part of the three religions, the three main religions, Catholic, Jewish, and Muslims. So in Muslim he is called Jibril. But still, we were in a moment in art where everyone was very much putting forward his own identity, sexuality, and everything. And I thought it was interesting to speak about, on the contrary, about what unites us and makes us a whole as a human species and as a human culture. So this is why I chose this idea of this angel, and also I love the fact that you know, he has wings, so he can fly. Also, it was an exhibition about immateriality, so it was the only piece that was representative in the whole exhibition, drawn, I mean. And that was quite hard for the curator to accept such a work. But I told her, you know, an angel is immaterial. It's a pure spirit. It comes, it incarnates as a human, but it's just for the sake of a slight moment. Actually, it doesn't even incarnate as a human. It just goes directly in your mind. It's like telepathy, you know. Angels are like telepathy. They come and they bring you messages. And in this relationship between there was many things that I wanted to connect with this work. I wanted to connect the idea of the digital, the idea of that with a screen you can go anywhere in time. You can go in past, you can go in the future, you can go to Mars, you can go anywhere with the screen. So the idea of to go back to the past and bring back something from the past and reactualize it, but also the idea that in the digital world everything is messages. You know, we send emails, we send texts, so it's all an exchange of messages and data. You know, and so it's also why I chose this angel that brings a message, because I think it's a great archetypal idea of what we do every day in the digital world and how we exchange messages every day in the digital world. So so it's just a way to reinterpret and look again at those masterpieces from Italy with a contemporary eye and with a fresh eye. So yeah.
And about the production of it, you were telling me earlier.
Yeah.
How it's done in Germany and.
So I created a lab in Germany with the support of some German engineers, because it's extremely technical. It looks very simple like that, but it's highly technical and super precise. So we have so first of all the plates are in stainless steel, so we have to they have to be coated in gold with a new technique. Then polished, mirror perfectly, so, and then sent to the other lab, which is an ultraviolet printing lab. And there it takes days, because we have to clean the whole lab, clean everything, make sure that there's not one single piece of dust that comes between the print and the sheet of stainless steel. And so they have to wear blouses. It looks like 201: A Space Odyssey. It's really cool. And yeah, and then they print, you know, and then we have this amazing effect where actually you're totally immersed in the painting or in the image, and yeah, it's like an immersive painting, or it's not, you're not exterior to the work like you are usually with a painting or a photography, where you always look at it from the outside. Here it reflects the present, it reflects yourself, and this is also very much something about social media, you know, where people very much like to post about themselves and this idea of the ego, and so, but here you're part of the image. So this is a very beautiful image, it's an angel, etc. But then I can go in the future and work with you know, more like deeper, harder images where you are part of the image. And I believe that the experience of the image will be very, very, very different than from you know, just a beautiful angel image. Yeah.
And the first one you showed me over here.
Yes.
Tell me the story about this.
Yeah, this one exactly. So this was the photography I was working on originally, and try to have the idea that it was appearing on a digital screen, and these were the first prototypes. Here we were testing everything, and so this one I made it in as a very, very large piece, which is 2 meters by 1, gold stainless steel with the ultraviolet print in the center, and it's for a private collector, and it's quite stunning. And this is the card of the exhibition you came to, and you remember you did the whole interview for that show at the Imperial Palace. So yeah, and this was the title of the show, Immatérialité.
And have you ever been visited by angels?
Well, I have a bird, which is the closest idea of the angel that we can get. Where's the bird? Yeah, well, you know, I think as an artist you receive messages and you don't really know where they come from, and you just have to trust them. It's about trusting messages that you receive, like you're like an antenna, and you receive messages, you don't know where they come from. I haven't read any books or any interview or anything about an artist that is able to tell precisely what the process is about, logically, like scientifically. It's not possible. It's not. It's like science has no reach here. It's about something else. It's about higher dimensions. It's about, for sure, about angels, and connecting to other dimensions, and acting as an antenna, and just being able to just let go, let the things come in, and then you filter. You filter the messages, and you just reorganize them, and trust them. It's really about trust, and I think faith is about trust, and that's why my work is very linked to faith, and always has like one feet very grounded into this idea of the sacred and the divine, even though it may look a bit cheesy today, because speaking about the divine is not really no one really does speak about the divine anymore, like they used to do in the Renaissance. But I think it's important. Reality is not just made of stones and hard things. Reality is made of things that we don't understand, about the material, about electrons, atoms, energy. So we cannot just be stubborn and just think that everything is solid, and there is more dimensions to what we see, and this is what I'm trying to express. Yeah.
Thank you.